Nominated. But what do we know about our housemate, Kane? Well, we know he likes to rap, which we've all agreed in here was a little embarrassing to watch. He also likes a back crack and sack. Please ask your mum what that means. And he likes to nominate people he feels he's not connecting with. People like Elle.
Nominate Elle for 1 point. I think she's just a bit too serious and doesn't really know how to take jokes. I'm just trying to, just have some fun, and it's just a bit annoying.
Down. Cold up.
Elle is the biggest thing that comes out of her shell.
She's dying to come out.
It's like this is just shell, and then there's Elle, and she's just like dying to come out. She's dire.
Come on, Kato.
Dire to get out.
Come out, cans.
It's madness out there.
Oh, really?
Elle's just out of it. She's just jumping around.
She's having fun.
Going mental. Elle took the cake last night.
I have a serious side to my personality, but I also have a fun side to my personality.
We see your fun side every day.
Shell. Will that mean little snail Kane is able to nominate someone else? Let's see right now.
I nominate Crystal for 2 points. For reasons that I always hear her talking at night when I'm trying to sleep, and also because I just find her to be she's just a bit full on, and she's like just a bit too much to handle at times. This affects my time in the house and just makes me feel, I don't know, I get a little bit sort of frustrated and a little bit uncomfortable around her at times. I nominate Terry for 1 point. Mainly just because I find Terry to be a little bit negative at times, and she just makes a few negative comments, and yeah, this affects my time in the house and makes me feel like, I don't know, like just makes me get a bit annoyed because she's just being a bit negative. Like, this is a positive experience and we're just here to have fun, and sometimes negativity annoys me a little bit.
Catherine.
I nominate this week for 2 points Paul, firstly, because I find he's a bit sarcastic and opinionated. There was a point in this week where there was an issue that was escalated, I think, due to his opinions, and when it got progressively worse, I was quite sad, and then when it kind of got a bit more aggressive, I actually felt a bit scared, and I just feel that my time in the house shouldn't be focused around negative energy like that, but I want it to be more of a positive experience. 1 point to Ashley. Only because I feel in the 3 weeks she's been given opportunities to pull her weight in the house, as in the cleaning up and just general household duties. There was a point where another housemate wasn't doing as much, and she had a little bit of a go, and I kind of got a bit irritated. I felt a bit irritated that she said something when she doesn't do all that much herself.
Elle.
For 2 points this week, I nominate Ashley, purely because she doesn't partake in the house chores as much as everyone else, meaning that everyone else, including myself, has to take on a larger burden with the chores, which is sort of frustrating because it means I don't get to spend time doing other things that I might want to do as well. For 1 point, I nominate Crystal, purely because during the week, there was discussion when I was a bit upset about nominations last week. There was a bit of discussion had, and she sort of prejudged how I was feeling when she hadn't even talked to me about it. My reason is because it made me feel uncomfortable. I didn't like the fact that she'd placed prejudgments on me when she hadn't even approached me to get to see how I felt about it. And she was talking about it with other people and I wasn't even involved in the conversation.
Well, Well, what about that? Prejudgments. You thought you were a bit prejudged when you were in the house. You were telling me that you felt a little bit like the black sheep in there.
Oh, I was the black sheep in the house.
In what way?
Oh, I mean, people sat there and I read this stuff, Eagle being a pig because he farts and blah, blah, blah. Thanks.
That was not Igor, that was the audience.
And, you know, there was a time where Al sat there and thought it was funny and farted in my face, and
That's
that was
right.
never brought up. And then you had the other housemates doing the same thing, but everything was just thrown at me. And
Now, why did they throw it at you? Is it because you did it 1 million times more than anyone else?
maybe 2 million, I'll say. But at the end of the day, you're human. I mean, if you go in the house, you've got to be who you are. And that's what I've done.
But why do you think they targeted you?
I mean...
Because you targeted them.
Oh, well, no, not really. No, I think it was more just, you know, the person that I am with my voice, and it was different to them.
Do you think it's like a class thing, or you were calling yourself, at one point you said, oh, it's a WOG thing, they're out to get the WOGs. Did you think it was that?
Well,
or...
Affy's gone, I'm gone, and we're the 2 big WOGs, and we're the loudmouths.
You reckon it's a WOG thing? Well, you were the loudmouths, whether they're hand in hand, I don't know.
And I think it's more of the first week we clicked very well, and a lot of them knew that and saw that, and we played the game that we were the married couple and we were the secret, and yeah, we just got along very well, and they saw us as threats in some way, and see you later, now we're gone.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're here with us.
I'm glad to be here too.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Now, 8 housemates have told Big Brother who should go. Let's go to the tally board and see who's on the spot and who's not. Now, as we can see, Crystal and Ashley have jumped ahead on 5. Terry, Merlin and Paul are all on 4, and there's no other change. Shall I continue? Yes. Now, last week, we announced the first winner of KFC's Twist It Your Way competition. And as you can see, there she is, Fiona Tenby, having the time of her life, walking around, putting an envelope on a chair. This is the sort of thing our task department does. And if you would like to be involved with them, all you have to do is put a twist on a task. So you grab a KFC Twister barcode and text us your idea in 160 characters or less. Tell us how you would twist a task. She's very happy. I think she's in the audience. She is. Hello. Now, waving. Now, this week's winner is Amy Bateson from Moorbark, Victoria, and she suggested we make the housemates into Siamese twins for 2 to 3 days. Join 2 T-shirts down the sides. The only time the twins can separate is to go to the toilet. That's a good idea. Now, for all of the details, log on to the Big Brother website, www.bigbrother.10.com.au. And after the break, more make or break nominations, and we will see how an epidemic of microphone fines could lead to massive household depression.
Good afternoon, sir.
Got any mints, mate?
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks very much.
Good afternoon. How you going? Thank you. You want a mint?